report, FBI agents concealed photo of Kirk murder suspect from Director Patel for 12 hours. Posted by Ken Silva. Why did it take 12 hours for the director of the FBI to see the photo of the suspect? What, did they need to make sure that none of their agents were chatting with him online? I imagine Bongino ending his sentence about not tolerating any more Mickey Mouse operations with a big yuck. This communication breakdown cost important hours and critical information not reaching the public during a manhunt for a political assassin. I guess on the good news side, the latest reports claim that they got the guy. My condolences to Charlie's family and friends. Exclusive. Headline USA obtains raw footage of Charlotte train stabbing. Posted by Ken Silva. Headline USA made an attempt to show the public the full view of what happened to poor Irina. Because so many people are misled about topics like this. And it's due to the fact that people who are in the business of getting attention tend to jump to conclusions and end up delivering bad information. A lot of people see it because that's how the information algorithms work, and people end up repeating that bad info to one another. Headline USA would rather you see the full video with blurred exceptions for graphic moments so that you can see what really happened in the aftermath of the stabbing. It's not for everyone, and the footage is horrible to watch, but people did help that day. And everyone that you see that did deserves credit for it. I, for one, look at the women in my life and their safety much differently after watching this video. Maybe in that way, something positive can come from such a gruesome and senseless tragedy. YouTube censors Headline USA's footage of Charlotte train stabbing. Posted by Ken Silva. Despite our attempts to be as transparent with our presentation of the video footage we obtained, as well as blurred out segments in the heinous attack, out of respect for Irina's friends and family, YouTube took our video down and gave us a warning. I guess you can't go viral if you're not a whitelisted news source, or you'll have your channel threatened with strikes and deletion. We also got an option to take their re-education course. If only it were a physical classroom, I'd volunteer to sit in the front row where I would be wearing my favorite Cannibal Corpse t-shirt, and I'd have pizza delivered to me mid-class. I would also address the instructor only as Slapnuts. But despite all this, the second video of the same event is still up on our channel at the moment. The real takeaway from this experience is that you should follow us on Rumble and X if you haven't already. Secret Files suggests Saudi 9/11 support began years earlier, posted by Jose Nino. Why would the FBI withhold such information from the 9/11 Commission? Would this have gone against a certain classified Pentagon memo that U.S. Army General Wesley Clark is famous for stooging about? Was there no veracity to any of the information, including the video, as described in this article? Shout out to Catherine Herridge for her work here, and to William Avanina for coming forward with that info, but I can't help but feeling even more disgusted with the handling of this case. Am I to believe that Saudi Ministry of Islamic Affairs officials like Al Sadhan and Al Sudairi were allowed to get through customs and all of the like with no red flags, and that their communications were monitored as they set up a network across multiple states and had folks making home movies of U.S. monuments? Good thing we're all pretty much under constant surveillance now because of this big whiff by the FBI as we pass another anniversary. Come back next week to see what makes the tape.